All right, guys, what is happening? Today is October 25th, 2020, Sunday afternoon, and I am Brandon, and this is Today Ends and Why, a podcast where you just ask yourself, why? Anyways, today I am rolling solo here without Steve. This is first episode that I'm doing by myself in H2O Studios. That sounds so official when I say H2O Studios. It's like Universal Studios. But I got some good stuff for you guys today. There were some things I was thinking about, and I just gotta get them off my chest. But first, gotta pop open the high C, man. Let me tell you something, guys. The orange high C, right? They call it orange lava burst. It's just called the orange high C. The orange high C is the best non-soda drink besides like sweet tea. Like as far as like a juice goes at like McDonald's, let me tell you. Sometimes when you just don't want a Coke with your McDonald's order, you want a high C, right? Tell me why these motherfuckers got rid of hmm, they got rid of the best juice. They have the red one. The red one doesn't hit like the orange one does. The orange one is my childhood. Like the orange one is everybody from the 90s childhood. Probably even before that. But from my experience, the orange high C is unbeatable, right? And I found these juice boxes at Publix, man. Oh my god. I need like a gallon jug. Like the Hawaiian Punch gallon, like I need that of high C. Like y'all are slacking. Anyways, no doubt orange high C is the best. Period. That's it. Anyways, you can judge me all you want for drinking a juice box, a juice box. But you know what? I don't care. So, yeah, orange high C, best one, period. That's not even a discussion. So I was thinking about a lot of things. And one of the things I was thinking about was for you guys that didn't know, I was in the Navy for 4 years. I got out last year, which is weird to think because it feels like it's been like 5 years already. But it also feels like it was yesterday as well because I remember like the day I got out. I remember like a lot of things like pitch perfectly clear, which is pretty crazy because I have like amnesia or something. Like I really have like really bad memory. But anyways, so I was thinking about it, man. I was like, man, it's been like over a year and a half now since I've been out. Since I've done really any work in naval aviation. I worked on helicopters, H-60s. But man, I was thinking, I was like, dude, like I could literally, if I still had my uniform, which I don't have, I should have kept it. But anyways, I think I gave it to someone. I could shave my face tomorrow, get a haircut, walk in uniform, walk in uniform, like, and just crush my job. Like I could like walk in, check tools, go to maintenance meeting, like literally walk in there and know exactly what to do. I could go out there and troubleshoot. They want me to go catch a bird. I'll be out there PCing, dude, just hitting them hand signals nice and crisp. You know what I'm saying? Lock that freaking tail wheel, dude. Chocks in, let's go. Like my ass is out there PCing, fire bottling, turning wrenches like you know, I had the weekend off and I'm back. Like I'm filling out maths, like freaking crushing it, ordering parts. I'm in the freaking IPB, like I literally could do that shit probably just as well as the day I left, which is so crazy to think about. Like, have you ever done a job so long and so much, like it's your life? And like, I don't know if I'll ever forget it, honestly. Like, there's some little things I forget, like it's not as quick to come to me, But like that aviation shit, man, like I could probably like definitely work somewhere and crush it. Just a thought I had. But I'm not going back. But if they call me back, bro, I would be like, dude, I would crush it. Like CDI, PC, like if you guys know what I'm talking about, like I would literally just be, let's go, you know. So I think that's pretty amazing. Like there's so much that goes into being a mechanic and being in aviation in the Navy, and there's so much. Like I could turn power on the bird. Like I could probably start APU. Like transfer fuel. Like I could do all of that, and it's just in my brain, and I don't know why. But yet I can't remember like my own asshole sometimes. Like what I did yesterday. Like my short term memory is garbage. Like I can remember like dude, I can probably remember like what I was wearing, freaking, you know, 2 months ago, but I can't remember like what I did yesterday or something. It's so weird. But yeah, I just had that thought and I was like, man, I could definitely go back to work and do my old job. Like nothing happened. And it's not because it's easy, it's just because it was just drilled into my head so many times. Like when you're working, 7 days in a row, 20, like you're just there for 12 to 18 hours, 20 hours sometimes. Like you just remember all of it. It's like a bad experience that you cannot forget. Like it's almost traumatic. That's how much they like drill it in your head because it's your life. It's your life. But that was just a thought that I had. I just had to get that off my chest, dude. I don't know why. I wonder if people that were in the military could say the same thing. Like I wonder if some people are like, yeah, I could go back and do my job. Like, and I think that's pretty cool. I think I think it's cool because you have a skill for the rest of your life. No matter what it is, you have a skill. Um, so I think that's kind of cool in that sense. Um, it was a part of me. It'll always be a part of me. So I feel like a lot of people probably feel the same way. But yeah, so I'm in this room all by myself talking, you know, talking to the podcast, talking to you guys. It doesn't really feel like I'm talking to myself, sometimes. And I actually freaked myself out the other day. I freaked myself out because I was just thinking. I'm a thinker. I'm a worrier. Like I'm an overthinker. I'll be thinking about all kinds of stuff. Like my brain never shuts off. Like I think my mom cursed me with that. I think it runs in the family, and it's just awful. Anyways, I know probably a lot of people are like that. Dude, let me tell you. So the other day, I'm like having this thought, man. And I'm like, I like a lot of the times I'll talk to myself if I'm like trying to figure out a problem or like figure out a solution whatever to a problem, or just like kind of just like if I got things to do during the day, or like I don't know, sometimes I'll just talk to myself. And I didn't really think about it too much. Like I've thought about it sometimes, but this time I thought about it like way deeply. I was like, yo, like I talk to myself a lot. Like, is this healthy? I was so confused. I was like, man, I need to look this up. Am I like schizophrenic or something? Like, do I have like two personalities that I'm like talking to? Like I don't see anybody. Like I'm not psychotic, and that's like I'm not mental in that way. So I was like, am I? Like that doesn't make no sense. So I looked it up, and this one website, I couldn't even tell you what the website is. Like I only looked at one website because it told me exactly what I wanted to know. That's how bad we are, us millennials. Like we're just like, yeah, that's what Google said. Yeah, that's right. When probably isn't. But this gave me the little bit of satisfaction. Like it gave me the answer I wanted to hear. So that's good. So I pull up this website and I'm like, I typed in like, um, people who talk to themselves, or like, is it a disorder to talk to yourself, or something along those lines. Like, is it bad to talk to yourself? Like, what does it mean? Blah blah blah, whatever. So I pull this website up, and it's like this little article, and it's like, actually, people who talk to themselves are healthier and happier. and their mental states, blah blah blah. And I'm like, what? So like you're saying I'm smart? Like that's what you're trying to say? Shit, I ain't about to look at any other article. It said I'm smart because I talked. Shit, I'm talking to myself right now. So let me know if you guys talk to yourself because I do it all the time. I think it's very helpful. It's like almost therapeutic. Like I just like to do it because it gets my thoughts out there. I ain't talking to no one else because I ain't got no friends, but I just talk to myself. I talk out loud, and it helps me get my thoughts out there. It really does. Like I'm not ashamed of it or anything, but I just thought it was kind of funny that I like never thought. I just thought it was normal, and I was like, at one point I was like, man, am I schizophrenic? Like, can you imagine? You imagine this whole time you're like talking to yourself, whatever, and then you're like, oh shit, like I'm schizophrenic? Like, shit, sign me up, cause that's what I do. That's what I do. I've done it for as long as I can remember. So I think it's pretty cool. But hey, it means I'm smart. I'm not gonna, I am not gonna, refuse that information right there.